understand the world you create are not necessarily unique. If a pattern of code is used to create one world, using the same pattern of code will create the same world again. Alright, so it's using dimensional patterns, dimensional IDs to do certain things. Okay. Dimensions. You have no way of knowing flowing sky world or a huge cave. However, you can control your world with objects called dimlets, just obtained by killing Endermen. All items got technology. These dimlets are similar to code. Imagine each dimlet has its own line of code, modifying the next dimlet or defining something about the world. So they're like pages. They're digital pages. Okay. Terrain dimlets. Okay. Okay. Material dimlets. Feature dimlets. Structure dimlets. Mob dimlets. Okay. Time. Sky. Okay, efficiency dimlets seem like the way to go. Mediocre efficiency. Okay. Revealing dimlets, using that. Okay. Empty dimensions tab in the lower left. Store, however. Okay. Dimlets place in from a signature without dimension. Any task created with those exact same ones. Dimension tabs can be extracted in the inscriber to return the dimlets used. If access to that dimension is needed again, the same dimlets can be reformed into a dimension that leads to that exact dimension with any changes still there. Okay. This can be easily done using digit dimlets. These have no power cost. Infinitely vary your dimensions. Each dimlet has a certain maintenance, creation, and tick cost. How much power dimension created those. The creation cost represents how much power the dimlet will need per tick when creating. Tick cost represents how many ticks that dimlet will add to the creation of the dimlet. Maintenance cost is simply how much per tick after the world is created. Alright. As soon as the dimension is ready in the tooltip, you will also notice that the energy level is empty. That's because all the current energy in the dimension builder is immediately given to the dimension. Due Do not attempt to go to your dimension if there is not yet enough energy in it. Wait until sufficient energy has been put in. Okay. I actually kind of like this. This is kind of like an odd. It's like a remake of Mistcraft, and for those of you who've never played with Mistcraft, it allows you to create like new worlds using book pages, and you construct a book with modifier pages in it to create new worlds. Well, instead of just, creating a book and then warping back and forth infinitely and generating a completely new dimension, this one actually has a energy cost to keep the dimension running. And that makes it a little bit harder for you to have like as many like mining dimensions or whatever you want, and it sucks up a lot of power to have those very rare like pages in this case dimlets. It looks to be teleportation. It looks to be pretty good. Dial. As long as that builder is chunk loaded or you are near it, all is fine. You will die if power is completely gone, but before that happens, the dimension will darken and you will get various bad effects. Okay. Chunk. You need to make sure that your thing is chunk loaded. Okay. Alright. I assume the quest book will get me through there. Dimension monitor, how much power is left in the generation, major failure. Alright, phase generator allows you to get your items back. Alright. Dimensional shards. Okay. Machine interviews. I assume all this will be told to me. Alright. Let's see now. Yamato. Now for the tricky part. In order to create your dimension, you'll need to place your dimlets within the tab. Dimension inscriber. Place the dimension tab in the slot in the lower left, and place the effect none tab in the top slots, as there is a sort of grammar with this. In order to create a world that is somewhat like home, you need to make sure there's no special types of materials in the terrain, so place material none directly before the terrain normal dimlet. Alright, so dimensional inscriber. I assume we put effect none, material none, terrain normal dimlet, store. Alright, did I get anything? I did. Now for the final step before the dimension is created, open up the builder interface in the dimension builder and place the realize tab inside. The power will flow from the air around you into the new dimension. You have just created a new world. Alright. So apparently I get a creative one. that, and I got a reward bag. Yay! A compressed cobblestone. Cobble for me. Okay. Next. What we got? All the way down here. Adventure. Teleportation you've previously used for ship-to-ship transport can be used. Open the dialing interface. On the top screen you should see one entry titled Matter Transmitter. Click on the entry so it's highlighted gray. Alright. Open the dialing interface. In the top section you should see only one entry. Click on that entry so it's highlighted gray. Down below in the second section you should see several entries. Choose the one not labeled Pathfinder so that both Matter Transmitter and the other dark gray. At the bottom of this interface, click the dial button. Okay. Dialing device, Matter Transmitter, this. Alright. Apparently that's where I'm going. Alright. Big green light. Starting teleportation. Downloading terrain. New chunks for... Whoosh. Right. Waiting for the world to load. It looks like I am in the world. It is very, very dark in here. Alright. Let's try getting back over here. So how you guys doing tonight? Oh. Daytime. Light up the world, please. I can see. Huzzah. Alright. Now that it's daytime. Really? Well, I guess since I didn't do that, I've got to go back somehow.